What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Later Goat coming at you guys with another reaction video, man. Now, today's video we're gonna be reacting to saving a life while black is now a crime. Like, come on, bro. With that title, I mean, I don't know if it's clickbait or not. I hope it is, cause like, bro, they done got us for walking while black, working out while black, grocery shopping while black. Like, damn, what else they gonna get us for? Just existing, nigga? Like, golly. But yeah, man, let's get into this video, bro. Let's see what it's about. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Put your hands behind your back.
I feared for my life.
Put your hands behind your back. You can tased.
Like, I was completely.
Oh, he's a paramedic. Yo, why the hell is they talking to the paramedic like that, bro? Come on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I feared for my life.
Put your hands behind your back. You can tased.
Like, I was
Racist
completely
motherfuckers.
powerless in this situation. They didn't acknowledge my EMT identity. They didn't acknowledge my uniform.
So attempting to save lives is now dangerous territory.
This is a traumatic life experience for me.
On August 22nd, Dearden was in the middle of an emergency transport. In the back of the ambulance was this LAPD sergeant. Dearden and a patient who was reportedly having a seizure and had possibly been the victim of a sexual assault.
What I did was I laid her down supine, so flat, and I tightened up the safety belts. Due to her flailing body nature, I needed to tighten her down. It's a safety hazard in the moving ambulance.
Dearden says the sergeant accused him of assaulting the patient.
Look at her. You can tell she's a fucking Karen, bro. Just look how she looking. Like, bro, look. She just racist, bro. Somebody's having a seizure. Like, come on, bro. That man is trained to handle stuff like that. While you just racist on the outside looking in. Just, you know what I mean? Probably call for backup. Just crazy, bro.
Accused him of assaulting the patient.
By me physically restraining her, just doing my job. It was a necessity because the patient was becoming a danger to herself.
The sergeant then called for backup. Officers arrived and arrested Dearden.
This is EMT Royce Durden. He was treating a patient who was allegedly suffering from a seizure in an ambulance. Well, that was up until an officer aboard saw this man's efforts to restrain the patient for her own safety
That's crazy.
as an assault, resulting in him being surrounded, weapons drawn, arrested and charged with assault for doing his job.
Very fearful situation. I didn't know it was a taser at the time. All I see is a weapon in my face.
Yeah, you hear it and you go, that's not believable that they would arrest somebody that absolutely did nothing except his job.
Well, this is the only part of this video I wouldn't agree with, thinking this isn't believable, because unfortunately, and at times tragically, it all too often is.
A Hispanic officer shot and wounded an unarmed black man. The victim was a mental health worker who was trying to return an autistic patient to a group home.
See,
What the hell, bro? They shot a mental health worker for trying to retrieve a patient, bro? Are you serious? Like, bro, how racist can you be? Do you hate us that bad? Like, you just shot a mental health worker for trying to retrieve a freaking autistic child, bro. Like, come on, bro. I feel like there should be somebody that goes on these calls with them. Somebody that doesn't have a gun but has all the authority. And that could better assess the situation, because a police job is to de-escalate. These hooligans coming out with their guns out, just shooting first, asking questions later. Like, come on, bro. That's not how you do that. You're the police. You're in charge. You're in control of somebody's life. How can somebody put their life in your hands if you just shooting first, asking questions later? Like, that's not the job of the police. The police job isn't to kill somebody just because. If you that scared, bro, you should find a different career, bro. If you're that scared, if you feel like you need to shoot first, ask questions later, then you shouldn't even be a police officer. Because this is getting crazy. How do you shoot a health worker that's trying to retrieve a autistic child? That's crazy, man.
The shooting of a behavioral therapist named Charles.
Then they arrested a black EMT because the white Karen motherfucker talking about assault. He assaulted the woman. Bro, she's having a seizure and he assaulted her. Come on, bro.
Kinsey in July of 2017, for example.
Jamel Robertson, the bouncer on duty, was allegedly trying to apprehend a suspect when an officer opened fire, killing him.
Or see the shooting of Jamel Robertson, a security guard in Chicago who apprehended a shooter before being shot by police arriving on the scene. So it's not a surprise.
So he was apprehending a shooter, and then he got shot by the police for doing that. So you stop a shooting, and then they shoot you just for stopping it. Like, come on, bruh. Sick world, man.
But that doesn't make it any less shocking. And here's the thing.
They wonder why people of my color, people of my race, why we don't speak to the police. It's just that simple, bro. You guys have something against us. It's predetermined in your eyes. Hey, in your mind, you already made your mind up of what I am. So, hey.
I saw this video circulating. I, of course, commented first on my Instagram and then shared it around with friends of mine. Most of them who had that same initial shock and disbelief. And I don't blame people for not being up to date on every incident that occurs. But for some to say this is just a one-off accident, that right there is downplaying the issue and minimizing its severity. This could have cost this man his life, all because he sought to help save someone else's.
Exactly,
when Jamel Robertson instinctively apprehended a would-be shooter in Chicago, he was doing his job also, and it did cost him his life. But yet, even after that, when I commented on that situation, I heard the same thing. It's just a mistake, you're blowing this out of proportion. I mean, how many mistakes can we see before we realize there is a connecting issue in how people of color are perceived as a threat when simply trying to do their jobs? Just last week, there was a video of a woman stalking a UPS worker because she said he looked suspicious. These are not isolated one-off occurrences. They happen every day.
It's crazy. So she stalked him because she thought he looked suspicious. He has on a whole uniform. He's driving around in a UPS truck, but he looks suspicious. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Just like how a cop pulls up to someone and, oh, you look suspicious. Let me see your ID. Like, come on, bro. It's just crazy.
And only a few get videotaped. So when they do appear, they must be discussed and the issue itself addressed and not downplayed. Did you know that TYT Network?
Alright guys, this is the end of that video. Y'all please like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Leave your comments in the comment section. It's your boy Lady Goat, and I'm out. Peace.